welcome, Queen V.
Hey, it's great to be here.
Thank you so much. The beautiful Sunset Marquee, so much history here. How's it feel to be in Hollywood?
Feels amazing to be here. It's a little home away from home here at the Marquee, so really looking forward to exploring a little more today.
And we understand your friend Lemmy's on the album, who of course is a fixture right up here at the Rainbow.
Yes, at the Rainbow.
His home office. Tell us how Lemmy became part of your album.
Lemmy happened to catch my show at Lemmy happened to catch my show at the Viper Room a few years back, and we were introduced by mutual friends, became fast friends, and the rest is history.
I understand Tom Morello is also a part of this great album.
He is. Tom actually happened to be there the same night, and again, caught the set and liked it. And when it came time to record, asked him to be on the album and collaborate, and he fortunately said yes. So, have you heard the track yet?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Blistering solo on my machine. So
no, it's
pretty psyched to have that on.
You've been blessed by the rock gods. Tell us,
Very
growing
blessed.
up, who were your heroes? Who inspired you to want to do this yourself?
I would say my first inspiration was Freddie Mercury and Queen. Seeing them as a little kid and learning to read actually off of the News of the World, double LP there. Queen, Led Zeppelin, all those great rock bands really put the fire in my belly to go and pursue this myself. But of course, great ladies like Joan Jett, Hart, Pat Benatar, Stevie Nicks, that sort of golden age of women in rock that really showed me that I could do it myself too, not just the fellas.
Sure. So you went from a fan to a player to, tell us about the evolution of actually, writing your own songs and really finding your own voice.
Well, first let me say that I'm still a fan. I never gave up on that, because I think that's something that keeps me inspired and keeps me interested to not only grow as a writer and as a musician, but also just to discover new music, which, as you know, is one of the great things about music and rock. And thank God for the internet today that we can discover so much great music at the same time. So, what was the question?
Just finding your own voice, just really coming to your own. We're all influenced by others, but at some point you step out and you chart your own course. What was that evolution like for you?
It's been quite a journey, and I think this, this new album, Decade of Queen V, really illustrates that whole journey. Each song is like a stop on the way, in me finding my voice, what it was like to come up in New York, paying your dues there, scrapping it out, places like CBGB's or Don Hill's, Continental, and really just getting that energy from the city and, putting it through my own filter and having it come out in the songs. It was, really hard at times, but also really rewarding, and it's just been a great ride.
Fantastic. Now, I know you've also had the opportunity to get out there and perform with the likes of Billy Idol and Bon Jovi. Tell us about how those experiences were and how you got the lucky opportunity.
Well, little by little, put myself out there. The band played a lot of local shows, and we got lucky enough to have somebody catch our set, at one of these shows, and they offered us a chance to open for Twisted Sister, which turned into, word getting out to the Billy Idol camp, which led to tour, et cetera, et cetera. So I think the more you just put yourself out there, the more people discover what you're all about, and there's no better way to see what somebody's about than to go see them live.
No question. I mean, Billy's been doing it forever, and again, veterans like Bon Jovi certainly set the stage for so many other artists.
Yeah.
Who are some of your contemporaries? Who are some of the artists out today that you look up to and continue to inspire you or you enjoy?
Wow, there are so many great artists out there today. I'd say what Dave Grohl has done in the last 10, 15 years has been pretty amazing. I think Corey Taylor is a great songwriter and singer-performer as well with his bands. But then you have artists like Grace Potter, who, being also a fellow woman in rock, it's maybe a little bit different kind of rock and roll, but she's another strong lady who's paid her dues, who I think is a super talent. And then, there's other fun stuff. I don't know how deep you want to get into this. Stuff like Fits and the Tantrums, who I'm obsessed with their 6 a.m. song, so
Sure.
that's what I listen to in the morning.
Well, it's all about the magic of a song, you know. Artists come and go, but it's the songs they leave that, you know, carry on forever. And hopefully you build a catalog where then you become a fan of the artist as opposed to just the song, you
Right,
know.
absolutely.
What are some of your aspirations, you know, with this album and beyond? What haven't you done that you'd like to do? And if there's a wish list, who would you love to tour that you haven't had the chance to?
Well, one thing I haven't done that I've been talking about doing for a long time is doing a more acoustic album, which is something that, you know, I've been working on for the last few months. In fact, tomorrow night here live at the Sunset Marquee, we'll be doing an acoustic show. And we'll be starting to reveal some of those new songs that I'm playing around with. But I think the main thing is just to keep growing, keep them, you know, getting the music out there and discovering new fans and new places, and just letting the music speak for itself.
Sure. And all that you've seen and all that you've been through, what advice would you give to that young girl or guy coming up that's got music in their heart, they want to play it, they want to write it, they want to perform, you know, like you do, but it's a different world out there. So what do they really need to concentrate on to find their own voice and to really stand a chance of standing out?
Well, I'd say the first thing would be to practice. Really sounds silly, but practice, and then go practice some more. You really got to get, you know, in your garage or in your bedroom or whatever it is, either you or your band, and really shed, you know, work it out, really hone your craft, because that's the most important thing being a musician. It's not necessarily about how many likes you have. It's not about, you know, how many followers you have. People will discover you. If you've done the work and you're ready for anything, you're ready to work hard, then nothing can stop you. I'd say that the second most important thing is just to be yourself. No one does it better than you know, and that's what people want to be a fan of, is your unique expression. And again, nothing will replace an individual great musician and great songs. And the last thing I would say is be fearless, get out there, absolutely get on social media, but don't be afraid to play live and really put yourself out there in the flesh for people, because that's how they'll get to know you best. Hey everybody, my name is Queen V from New York City, here at the Sunset Marquee, Los Angeles, California, and I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter East Coast, West Coast, you got the power. Indie power.